What's going on, everyone? Lucky here, and this morning we've got version 5.2 patch notes for Fortnite. We're going to be looking at this. We got some stuff to go over, some changes. Obviously, we've got a new shotty, the double barrel shotgun. Um, so yeah, let's take a look and see what we've got. Double the fun. You've got two shots. Make them count. Deal massive damage at close range. The new double barrel shotgun and outrun the storm. And the newest limited time mode for battle royale. That's double barrel shotgun. Devastating at close range. Double barrel shotgun packs a punch with each of its two shots. So yeah, don't know how it works yet. We're gonna look into that. Steady storm. The storm awaits for no player, and there are no safe zones. Stay aware of the map and keep moving into the center of the circle in the steady storm limited time mode. The Ragnarok skin is in Save the World now, and there's some horde challenges or whatever. So some general stuff. The time remaining left in the item shop and event shop has been fixed and will appear correctly. Certain interactions will now interrupt reloading. Reset the default will now probably reset keys to default values. Changing input options will show a confirmation message. Audio for automatic weapons no longer cuts out after tapping the fire button. Players using voice chat will no longer join the wrong channels when rapidly switching parties. The sprint cancel reload option now will function properly with sprint by default enabled. I don't use either of those. Oh no, I do use sprint cancel reload, but I don't use the sprint by default, so I'm not sure what any issues could have been. Fix some display issues with the interaction between display resolution, 3D resolution, and video quality settings in the option screen. Party system is now more responsive to errors related to connection loss when sending certain party messages like kicking and promoting. Should reduce issues with managing party. So here we go. Battle Royale, limited time mode, Steady Storm. Steady Storm has one constantly moving storm closing in on the island. Stay ahead of it and take down the other players to earn a victory royale. One storm that closes in over the course of 15 minutes. There are no safe zone circles. Keep an eye out on the map to predict the storm, where the storm will close in. The storm does 10 damage per second. Oh my. Wow. Profile stats and challenges are tracked in this mode. So the double barrel shotgun, here we go. Epic and legendary variants can be found from floor loot, chests, supply drops, and vending machines. Delivers high burst damage at very close range, but damage falls off heavily at distance. That's to be expected, of course, like every double barrel shotgun. Fires 10 pellets like other shotguns, has a larger spread, lower critical damage multiplier, only a 1.25 multiplier, and a 2-second cooldown time when swapping weapons. Interesting. I don't think I'm gonna use it. I don't know. Epic variant, up to 143 base damage per shot at extreme close range. Up to, up to. Still expect to hit some 9s. That means that's a multiplier. So that what's that? It's what did I say? 143. Hold on, I'm gonna figure this out right now. 143 times 1 point. What did it say? 25 multiplier. 143. It's 100. That's 178 damage to the head. That's it. It's still not a. It's still not a one shot. 178.75. So 179. I think they may actually round it up. About 150. Nope. No, thank you. Will not use it. That's unfortunate. Right there. So with a 1.2 multiplier to the head, 143 base damage. I mean, it's 2 shots. So technically, if you're close, I just a headshot's still not a one shot. Like, you made this gun. This gun's supposed to be a powerful, the most powerful up close gun. That's what it's supposed to be. Very deadly at close range. But it's not even a one shot capable weapon, and it's epic and legendary. Whatever. I'm not gonna knock it 100% until we actually try it, but I can already tell you that it's probably not going to be a viable option. I'd still rather have a pump or a heavy shotgun and switch to an SMG. And it says a 2-second cooldown time when swapping weapons. Does that mean on any gun, or does it just mean like shotties? Don't know. Vending machine rebalance. This is something that's been needed for a while, especially since they've nerfed materials and just building in general and how valuable materials are. Vending machines spawn more often, cost less, and have increased chance to spawn at a higher rarity. Common vending machine chance reduced from 7.2 to 6.6. They reduced the material cost from 100 to 75. The uncommon material cost reduced from 200 to 150, and it's increased the chances from 14% to 20%. The rare vending machine is only 225 materials, and it was also increased to 20%. Epic vending machines, they were increased from a 5% chance to an 18% chance, and they cost only 100 materials. Or not 100. Oh my god, the cost went down 100 materials. 400 to 300 materials. 300 materials. It's not bad for an epic. Could be worth it now, maybe, depending on what it is. Legendary vending machine spawn chance increased from a 3% chance to an 8% chance, and it only costs 375 materials. Chance for no vending machine to spawn at a location reduced from 54% to 26%. Not bad. Reduced remote explosive drop count and max stack size. Not bad. That's a decent nerf to remote explosives. Drops count is reduced from 4 to 3, and you can only stack it up to 6 instead of 10. So no more spamming C4s. So they could just kind of nerf a little bit of explosive damage or buff building damage. Who knows? Added a higher accuracy penalty to jumping and sprinting for dual pistols. Okay. Submachine guns. Oh, okay. Hunting rifles. I hate you, Epic. So is that like I'm curious if that counts towards like bouncers? You know, like all those little bounce play no scopes. I wonder if that counts towards that. Basically, it seems like hunting rifles are just I don't know. Whatever. Fix an issue that would sometimes cause a storm in phase 6 to do 1 less damage than intended. Fix replication issues caused by interacting with a guided missile. Alright, some gameplay stuff, guys. The weapon fire position now more closely follows the actual player position when crouching and uncrouching. Shooting while leaving the crouch stance will no longer fire bullets from a full standing height until the animation is complete. Crouch does not interrupt emotes anymore and is disabled when emoting. Okay. Certain player models will no longer obstruct camera angles or block crosshairs on slopes. Fix an issue where a wall would become invisible when destroyed on a client, but still have some health on the server. The camera will no longer instantly transition when attempting to aim certain weapons while mid-air. Trap selection will no longer unintentionally cycle when switching to available traps. I wonder if that's the issue that I've been coming across. Fix an unintentional camera adjustment when entering and exiting targeting while transitioning in and out of crouch. Visual effects will now properly play when a vehicle impacts an environment prop. Fixed reliability issues when using a rocket launcher to boost shopping carts or the ATK. Fixed an occasional failure of glider deploying after exiting a rift. Please tell me you died from that. That'd be hilarious. Switching weapons after an emote will now play the correct weapon switch animation. Slurp juice will no longer continue to heal or provide shields after being knocked down. That explains why, like, I would knock somebody and I'd go to shoot them and they'd have like some shield and health. Like when I go to BM them, I'm like, what is going on? Interesting. What else? Player placed map markers will no longer appear to jitter on the minimap in the world. Okay. Alright, what's the glitch? I'm drawing a blank right now. There's the submachine gun not firing after switching. I wonder if that's gameplay, so they didn't really say anything about that, so I'm pretty upset about that. Significant GPU optimization on Switch. Oh boy. Optimize the way explosives modify buildings to lighten the load on dedicated servers. Building props have more efficient network usage when taking damage. Melee animation trails now use significantly less network traffic. Optimize C4 network usage. The impact sound no longer broadcast to players outside a certain range. Now only plays for players that are close enough to the impact. Okay. Added a new audio equip sound to grenades. Added the ability to honk while driving the ATK, because that is so important. Epic. Little things like that, I get it. It's cool. It's cool to have in the game, but I wouldn't waste any time trying to fix something or add something. Lower the volume of impact sounds when harvesting vehicles. Added audio effects when spectating squad mates. Leave the match. In the locker room menu, glider audio will fade out when it's unselected. Bug fixes thermal scoped AR. Scoping sounds no longer hard pan to the left on switch. Okay. Audio for the rock incoming sound will properly play during close range fights. Footsteps will no longer sound uneven for players outside your field of view. Players will no longer hear ghost footsteps after eliminating an enemy. Yeah. Woohoo! The challenges menu can now be opened in-game. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So you can check your progress and see which ones you need. Additionally, daily and suggested challenges have been added to the in-game map screen. Modify the Battle Royale challenge screen to display the remaining challenge bundle unlock time as a countdown once it has less than 13 hours away. Show off your skills in the elimination feed when you land a trick in all-terrain cards. Okay. I don't know what that means. Fix an issue with the buttons on top of outfit styles selection screen overlapping with the draggable window. Okay. Eliminations at Haunted Hills challenges will now display as hard. It should have been a hard challenge. No one's going to drop Haunted Hills. I feel bad for anyone who needs to get that challenge done. Players who have unlocked the ability to select color styles for the Carbine Omega outfits will no longer randomly become locked out of that option. The toggle favorite option no longer shows when selecting styles. The build bar no longer stays active if it was active on the warm-up island. Okay. Punctuation and challenge description has been corrected. Quest updates and vehicle key hints no longer overlap with the HUD. The HUD will now show the vehicle currently being driven rather than the one that was driven last. Okay. Updated the effect of lighting on character models. Added equip holding animations for all grenades. The size of the soccer ball and the juggling emote has been fixed. Leaning while in the ATK no longer cancels emotes. Player models no longer appear twisted while controlling the guided missile. Okay. I'm going to go over the mobile stuff and replay system. I don't really use it enough to know if there's any bugs or anything like that. But that's it, guys. So they did fix the ghost footsteps, which is cool. But there's the issue like when you have your shoddy out and you switch to an SMG, the SMG just doesn't fire sometimes. That's still a thing. They didn't mention anything about that, so that's kind of unfortunate. A really long video, patch notes, a lot of stuff. I did read through a lot of it. But double barrel shotgun, I don't know how I feel about it. We'll have to try it out. Maybe I'll get some gameplay and upload it, and maybe it's really good. Maybe it's really good. Maybe it's very accurate at close range. Maybe those two shots, you fire them simultaneously, and it's deadly. But I mean, I don't know how practical that's going to be when you're fighting a squad or even two people, to waste both your shots. Like, what's the reload time? I'm sure it's pretty solid. It's a long reload time. But anyways, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy watching the video. Hopefully you find this helpful or informative. Leave a like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't and you somehow came across this channel. And follow me on Twitch. I appreciate you guys. Everyone have a wonderful patch day and have fun.